Laker fans, tickets are still available for upcoming games. If you're interested, visit the team website of Ticket for additional information. Laker fans, we hope to see you on our Lakers Ticket game. The first 10,000 fans that arrive will receive this number-one giveaway. You can take this vintage class or summer basketball camp to show who your squad is. The National Basketball Association of Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior.
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Timberwolves. For the Lakers, an impressive 6-1 start to the season. They expect to win every time they take the floor. Timberwolves, Lakers is next, right after this. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Minnesota. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they played great basketball, no doubt about it. Do they have more potential than they've showed us thus far? No question about it.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Smith, Anthony Edwards out there with Collier, and it's Humphries in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Burke is out there with the chosen one, and it's LaRavia in at the power forward. Well, Doris, this is a game, including you and I, that everyone had circled on their calendars. So, that being said, how do you see it being played out?
You have two excellent teams. The talent is there. The coaching is there. There's so much at stake when two good teams square off. Make it anyone's call tonight, because I don't know exactly who's going to come out on top.
Well, MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
There's a lot of guys showing out in the league right now as we work our way towards all-star selections. MP isn't in that bunch. He's got some work to do to prove that he's worthy of just even a selection at this point.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Guys, we've got a treat in this one. Two of the top guards in the league, both of whom are looking to lead their respective teams to victory. When I asked MP about it, he was very excited. He told me he's extra motivated for this one and that he loves facing off against the best. It should be a great one to watch. Kevin?
Oh, man, David, I can't wait to watch it. Great stuff as always from our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And the Lakers with possession here. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Here's Collier. The 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's the chosen one. Last game out, 36 points for him. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Edwards, good.
This guy, when he steps across half court, he is within range. Anthony Edwards, my goodness.
Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Launches it from deep. Burke grabs the miss. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Here's the chosen one after the basket by Minnesota. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Got a piece of it. Humphries with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Humphries.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Oh, here's Edwards. He has 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now here's Edwards. After the miss from the chosen one, Edwards kicks to Smith. Here's Collier. 17 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And here's the fast break. Here's Burke. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Back to Edwards. The 17-footer. Connects. The jumper drops. 9 points in the game so far.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Here's the chosen one. Down low. Humphries with the steal. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals and transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Chalk up 2 there.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Pass to the chosen one. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Craig is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Collier. No scoring in this one. Smith for 3. A chosen one with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Goes up on the wing. Black, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Black in the post. Humphries there. A nice shot by Black.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Oh, here's Edwards. They picked up 24 points in their last one against the Nuggets in Denver.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's the chosen one. And he converts the layup. The chosen one's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Collier. Edwards finds Humphries. Here's Collier to the paint. Nice move. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Koulibaly, he's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson, he's checked in for Minnesota. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to LaRavia. Here's the chosen one. 8 points for him. Wembanyama, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The Lakers with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Here's the chosen one. And the rejection by Smith. Pass to the chosen one. 6 on the shot clock.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on court.
Minnesota on D. It's a 5-point game. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Hendricks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. For Minnesota, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
First free throw is good. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Minnesota. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And I would say sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Leading by 5. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Nets put on a show. He dropped in 36 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Hendricks. Johnson surveying the floor.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. First in blocks, and he also shot his way into the top 5 in percentage from long range. Just a knockdown shooter.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Koulibaly. Pass to the chosen one. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Lakers, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. And their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
And the Lakers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Johnson. The layup off target.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Lets it go with a 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Tyson. There's the pick. Back to Black. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Minnesota in the lead. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Young's checked in for the chosen one. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. Young against Johnson. Shots good from Young.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Edwards passes to Bridges. Pass to Hendricks. Timberwolves passing it around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And Edwards drops them both.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Here's Black. Edwards defending. They set the pick. And Young, here we go. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 6.
Such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Edwards looking it over. One second left, and it goes down 2 points. He's got 17.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Koulibaly is out there with Burke. Then there's Black. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Tyson in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And here is Johnson following the three-pointer by Trae Young. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Burke. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Johnson, the pass to Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. The Lakers trail. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Tyson. Scoreless thus far.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Outside Edwards. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Edwards got 22 points.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
A nice shot by Young.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Young against Johnson. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Young against Johnson. Young, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Young is such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
No good on the free throw.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots. Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Johnson against Young. Bridges sets the screen for Johnson. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 10 points.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep. Yeah, easy call.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for Los Angeles, Trae Young. Shoot 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Johnson inside, defended by Young, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The chosen one, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smith checked in for the Timberwolves. Collier comes in for Bridges. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and the jumper is good. Edwards got 24.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's the chosen one. Edwards defending. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from the chosen one. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Edey's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from the chosen one. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Collier. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edey with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And he gets it to go. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Outside Edwards. Lets it fly from 18. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers.
Hendricks. That's his second personal foul.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the first one at the line is good. Anthony Black's checked in for Trae Young. And he can't hit the second. And he dunks it down.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Hendricks. And stolen by Burke. Here's Black. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Black's got 8 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your high squad. Get out and let your hero.
And taking a look here at some stats for the chosen one. Great showing for him last season. First in assists. And we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
Here's Black. 8 points for him. Pass to the chosen one. Out to the right wing. Burke. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Hendricks. Launches it. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Here's the chosen one. 20 points for him. No good. Great D that time from Edwards. Puts up a 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hendricks pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Johnson can't get it to go. Here's the chosen one. Edwards defending. A steal. Johnson kicks to Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Edwards got a pair of triples in the second now for Minnesota. Here's the chosen one. Edwards defending. Pass to Edey. Gets it to fall from the right block. Edey's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Johnson outside. Outside Edwards. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Edwards got 29.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Several teams changing it up here. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the chosen one. Edwards defending. Here's Philemon. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Humphries kicks to Edwards. Taken away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Wembanyama against Edwards. The shot's good. That's now 8 points for Victor Wembanyama. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break. Taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's the chosen one. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Smith. Right side, Edwards. Six to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. There's the three. Edwards with confidence.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Wembanyama outside. Off target from outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Smith outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Grovit. Here's Black. He's got 8. Outside for Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
The fadeaway. A rebound by the Lakers. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Collier. Pass to Smith. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Collier. Second chance shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And some changes here for the Lakers. Arabia's checked in, and it's Burke in for Black. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Edwards. From deep three-point territory. Rebounded by the Lakers. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's the chosen one. He's got 22. Pass to Burke. Up again. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Sunday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town.
And that game against Memphis, that's one that I'm particularly curious about. Should be a fun matchup with the rosters those teams have.
And so he hits both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's the chosen one. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. There's 38 seconds left here in the second, and Humphries has it in the corner. Here's Collier. 4 on the clock. Back to Humphries. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Inside. Here's the chosen one, and the layup's good off the glass. The chosen one's got 25 points in the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
When you talk about putting some extra on it, that dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Johnson for 3. That shot off. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers ahead, leading by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
When you have 2 players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here is Edwards. On the court for Minnesota. Collier out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Smith, and it's Humphries in at the 5. Left side, Edwards. Clock at 6.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The chosen one lays it up off the glass. The chosen one's got 29.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball, too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it, too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Here's Collier following the bucket by the Lakers. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. And you look at the chosen one, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Anthony Edwards. 2 slots lower. Another guy that's having a great scoring season.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety value.
Now, here is Smith. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Outside Edwards. Shot to stop the run. And off the front iron. And in it goes. Edwards got 38 points.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
The chosen one. Yep, that one goes in there. The chosen one's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Wembanyama passes to the chosen one. Now Burke. Here's the chosen one. Edwards defending. Here's LaRavia. Here's Philemon. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Collier. And here's Smith. It's Edwards on the wing. He has 38 in the game. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers,
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 12. Pass to Collier. Back to Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards got 40 points.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here's the chosen one. Edwards defending. The chosen one passes to Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Collier. Back to Edwards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Finneman. Here's Burke. Los Angeles with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he did about 25 per 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from the chosen one. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And here is Los Angeles now. After Anthony Edwards, three-pointer. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
For three, Edwards. Burke grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to the chosen one. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. Here's Finneman. Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely right. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Minnesota has possession. After the basket by the Lakers, to the middle, Humphries, and the dunk by Humphries.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Wembanyama looking it over. Arabia passes to Wembanyama to the inside. Here's the chosen one. He's got 39. Shot clock at 3. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Pass to Edwards. To the right side. Trains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
Unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate. Is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Humphries with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Smith, and the lead is down inside single digits. Smith's got 8 points.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Here's the chosen one. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Timberwolves trail by 10. For 3, Edwards. A rebound by the Lakers. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to the chosen one. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Fires the 3. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Burke covering. Smith with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
They set the screen. Takes it inside. The chosen one passes to Wembanyama. No good there. Timberwolves trail by 10. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Humphries.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. And Burke has it in the corner. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Smith. Here's Collier. Picked by Humphries. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Humphries has got 12.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's the chosen one. Edwards defending. The chosen one passes to Wembanyama. No good, unable to end this run. Timberwolves trail by 6. Takes the 3. Edwards can't hit. Here's the chosen one. And the Lakers with another miss. The Timberwolves shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. To the paint. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. That's good from Burke. On the assist by Wembanyama. He's got 9. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
All game long, they've had active hands and then really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of speed.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Now Johnson. 12 points for him. Pass to Humphries. And the dunk by Humphries.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now, here is Young. He's got 10. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Humphries. Johnson with it. Back to Humphries. Pass to Hendricks. Just 5 to shoot. Humphries sets a pick for Johnson. The second effort. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Black kicks to Young. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Timberwolves trail by 7. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Young for 3. Good on the triple. Young's got 13 points.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Johnson with it. Over Young. Second shot opportunity. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Black is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Murray. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Johnson wide open. He fires. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's the chosen one. Driving the lane. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. And the 3 off target.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's the chosen one. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 6. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. They set the pick. Johnson for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Pass to the chosen one. To the middle. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
He can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. That one, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
From the high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 5. Hendricks passes to Johnson, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Collier, he's checked in for Bridges.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here is Edwards. Pass to Collier. To the left wing. Six on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Here's the chosen one. Out to the right wing. Pass to Black. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Prosper.
You already played this.
Prosper's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Edwards. From past the arc. It's good from long range. Edwards got 46 points.
Yeah, the first half he was unstoppable from deep. Now 2 more since the break.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Oh, here's Edwards. Rejected by Murray. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. Arabia's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Here's the chosen one. Pass to Tyson. Here's the chosen one. And he makes it the The chosen one's got 45 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight.
Because every time I hear this song, I know what it is.
Gotta start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Collier. Edwards, that's good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's the chosen one, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Minnesota with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock to take the lead. The chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tyson. No good with the triple. Minnesota's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Johnson finds Edwards. From deep three-point land. Rebound the Lakers. Here's the chosen one. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Black. Cuts off the pass. Here's Collier. And here's Edwards. From 15 feet away. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's the chosen one. Edwards defending. Here's the chosen one. That one off the back iron and out. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Collier. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Collier. Shot clock at 5. It's Edwards on the wing. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Black. Here's the chosen one. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. The chosen one's got 49 points in the game. And here's Edwards from the arc. And no good. LA's got an off to 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Here's the chosen one. And another one falls.
Springtime is the right time to get big-time savings from Faulkner Honda in Harrisburg. Get big-time selection with rows and rows of new Hondas. Get big-time savings, like a new HR-V for just $336 a month. Choose a new Civic Hybrid, just $350 a month. Or drive a new CR-V, only $412 a month. Get your big-time savings with a new Honda from the all-new Faulkner Honda in Harrisburg.
That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Wembanyama is checked in for Los Angeles. Burke comes in for Black. And that one misses. Timberwolves trail by 4. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 54 points.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And there's the try. The chosen one's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's the chosen one. Wembanyama outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Pass to Smith. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Burke can't get it to go. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Smith to take the lead. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Got that one up quick. 54 points for the chosen one.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in the zone all night.
Smith outside. Back to Edwards. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's LaRavia. He can't hit that time. Smith with some nice D.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Really left alone that time.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Minnesota with the ball after the miss from the chosen one. Pass to Smith. Burke covering. Here's Collier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His fourth personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Burke hits them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws in practice. What a cool customer.
Now, here is Smith. Outside Edwards. Pass to Collier. Here's Humphries. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Humphries has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. The chosen one passes to Wembanyama. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's LaRavia. Trains the three-pointer. LaRavia's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much, and you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Edwards passes to Humphries. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it can.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Rebound, Minnesota. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Edwards to take the lead. The muscle from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Here's the chosen one. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Oh, here's Edwards. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Misses the lead. Los Angeles has got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth.
And that one sent the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Back to Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hard work pays off. Right.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We will now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really
technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The chosen one. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup.
That should have been a foul.
At stake here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's his first personal foul. 15. At the line for the Lakers, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Off on that one. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure